Hey everybody, we are Easy Allies. I'm Brandon Jones, Daniel Bloodworth, Brad Ellis, Michael Damiani at the controls.
Just want to make sure everything's good. Sync.
Let's make sure everything's good, everything looks okay, sounds okay, because it's Death Stranding time. And you might have seen the trailer already. None of us have. Damiani, of course, always has more information than the rest of us.
He's got nothing this time.
I don't know.
He doesn't know. He's playing innocent. Blood's got it, the classic smirk. Blood's got the scoops. Blood's all caught up. But we're about to watch the Death Stranding trailer for the first time. There's no point in doing any kind of prep because the trailer's here. It's ready. Release date reveal trailer. 8 minutes and 52 seconds, y'all.
Oh my God, settle in.
Woo! Thanks for joining us.
Full audio, everything.
To get in.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm excited. 8 minutes and 50.
Yeah, it's a Kojima trailer, all right.
Huh?
Yeah. You liked it a shot?
What's his backstory? Yes.
Oh.
Dads?
BB, don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretend.
Together, you can help us reconnect.
Now we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm interested. It's like walking around those hills looked like very time consuming.
Days gone,
Sam,
man.
if we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
Whoa.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
Jack shit, what country's that?
Bridges.
There we go. Is this a Kojima cut?
Yeah!
It's gotta be.
Oh my gosh.
Apocalyptic.
Okay.
Breath of the Wild shot down on him.
Yeah.
That's just Norman Reedus' hat.
Wow. Always nature, though. There's not a lot of structures, which also kind of makes me
Oh,
nervous.
Dude,
What?
let's build some ladders. I'm really into that.
Oh.
Let's go, dude. Breath of the
Yeah,
Wild 2
that's
is gonna
pretty
have
sweet.
that.
Yeah.
It's
So
all to
much
safeguard the
exploring.
continued independence of Edgenut City. They want the UCA to leave him be.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs. They're extremists like the demons everywhere. Plotting in the shadows.
Come on, man.
Alien.
Okay, gear him.
Dude.
Whoa, what? Oh, that's the
What?
new,
So
that's where-
yeah.
Thing?
Oh, jeez.
Not if it's green private vibes.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Dude, nice dodge.
no! There we go.
Because I wonder if we could fight them.
Combat.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah!
Okay, smack. I love this bike. This
Oh,
bike
yes.
is changing a lot for me, honestly.
Show me some fight combat.
Hell yeah.
Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
Makes me feel like shit every time.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just walk away.
That's
Yeah.
so creepy. Not yet.
Oh no, no, no!
What?
I just wonder what was worth this. Like, what was he trying to find? You know, like, what are you getting?
Oh, what?
Not good.
Time travel?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Like 2,000 coming out.
Yes.
Jeez.
Guillermo. I think Kyle might win the new faces bet. There's a lot of people in this.
Yeah. I think there's 4 or 5.
Palma.
Going back to Metal Gear names. Here we go, Dead Man. Hard Man. I love it. Die Hard Man.
Whoa.
That's a Metal Gear boss.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started.
Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
He's got Bridge on
But
him.
at
So.
least we'll have hope.
Bridge babies.
You see, I've come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding. Oh, it's so hard to form connections when you can't shake hands. Fortunately, I've got a good connection to the other side.
Covering the world in cable didn't bring an end to war and suffering.
Oh no!
This
Good
year.
drop.
So out of it.
Wow.
Oh baby!
Humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, that's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together.
I'll show you the real thing soon. I promise.
I hope there's a ton of these baby, like, mags cutscenes.
The whole wide world will be yours to explore. You'll be able to go wherever you want. Even the moon.
Even the moon.
Even the moon, dude.
Okay.
What?
Hell yeah. Yay!
Alright.
Yay!
That didn't feel like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That felt like 3 minutes. At best.
Wow.
Definitely had its sections. I always thought it was really fascinating to go like straight into items, like gadgets, almost right away.
Oh my god, the ladder.
Because that was
so
really
cool.
refreshing. You know,
Yeah.
like a lot of people had questions. They're just like, wait, how is this game even played? Like, what am I doing? So yeah, we can maybe start there. If you want to like set that baby to loop.
Yeah, it's a pretty heavy
emphasis
on traversal between the bike and the ladder and
the bike is so great.
The climbing, the rappelling.
I just think it's weird to know all these specific gadgets and not know like what is he doing? What are you looking for? You know, like we know the Earth, we know the planet's in trouble. We know he's
rebuild America or something. They're saying, you're continuing someone's
like what was when he like brought up.
No, they said he was like a delivery man before, right? So I think you're trying.
He's
to
the postman.
Find your clients or whoever you're supposed to go to, but.
Did they say what happened to America when I was like walking over there?
I don't think so.
So they didn't say anything. Just like that,
it's just like,
something happened.
Toast.
And there's like a terrorist faction that like
there's so much to talk about.
Yeah, the terrorist faction attacking. Like one, I really loved how the first time we saw gameplay, it looked like you're just like walking around.
Yeah.
Which Kojima could probably pull that off. He could probably pull out a game just walking around. Seeing the motorcycle, seeing the combat later on, that like they're gonna be like those things. Like you think, that they're just like you're in suits running. It looks goofy, but it's like no, they got like these electric baton things. You got a guy doing electric javelins. Like you're screwed. Like you can't. Oh man, it just upped the threat factor because I thought it was just gonna be like go against the wilderness and these things called BTs.
Yeah, I don't know that we've ever heard a name for it.
I think it's the first time we heard a name.
The BTs, yeah.
And that they're connected to the other side. This whole new theme about its connection now. Like I had so many crazy.
Well, they always kind of had that between like the first couple of trailers. Remember where they like
the logo itself is a thread. Boom, right there. You see the threads like.
But like you being able to travel, like it's like an actual like place.
Yeah, him being blue at the end there is like okay, has he crossed over?
Oh, I didn't see this weather stuff. So good. So there's
there was like a gun in there of some kind.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
this is so good.
Yes, it's so good. Oh, it's gonna be so fun to do stuff like this.
Mountains, dude. This is sick.
You're gonna go to that mountain. We're gonna go to that mountain, right? But yeah, I was always wondering because they showed like World War II themed stuff. Like, what is this?
Well,
and now
they mentioned the past. So yeah, this is like there may be some areas where the threads between the past and present are like tenuous, or like maybe it was interesting too that like I don't know if they'd established yet the rain that like when it started raining the people left. So like now we're gonna mess around with that.
That's where
so you
BTs
see like
come.
you think of the rain being a danger, or they're able like to tap into this. Plus you have these strands coming out of the clouds. It's like there's just this whole kind of sky to earth motif that like Troy Baker, come on.
I was wondering if maybe like they said that even they were smart enough not to mess in the rain, but that shot there made me think that there may be like they're crazies that
there's gonna be like three factions. There's like the ones in the suits that are chasing you out here.
Okay,
then there's the
they
BTs.
know better. Okay, so the terrorist faction, they might be like crazy enough that they like.
Yeah.
Was it Netflix movie that just came out where they can't see the monsters or whatever? And
you got to be more specific.
I know. There's like a million of
Bird Box, but
it's
Silence, I think, is what you're thinking of.
No, I think it's Bird Box.
Okay.
It's Bird Box.
Bird Box, you can't look at them.
You can't look. Yeah, you can't look at them. But like, there's a faction of people who like they can see them and then they like it. Yeah. So that's what those terrorist dudes reminded me of in that scene. That like they're with like they, you know, they're not the BTs aren't their allies. They like worship them and like.
Well,
they want chaos.
There's a lot going on. I wonder if there's going to be like a lot of like natural enemies threats and stuff, like weird like mutants and stuff like out, or like any animals.
Yeah, and like here, like you see like all the plants growing and stuff like crazy.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually counting like a lot of different factions. Like these guys might be a totally seperate thing. The guys in the yellow suits,
yellows, yeah.
Because they're not the government. Because your mom is the president. So like they're and seeing all the people that we see in this trailer, who are the people in the first trailer that we saw, like that guy that's crushed and he's got to pull him out under the mud, and like they're using kind of the same tech to scan for these guys. Is that like the government? Is that like? Are we going to be going on missions? Is the entire game just going to be Norman Reedus? Or are we going to go on missions where we have AI buddies like to help us out? Plus, you have all of these threats. Then you have Troy Baker. Then you have Mads, and I'm not sure if Mads and Troy are like even working together. Because how Metal Gear is that to have all of these different interests? Like almost everyone you meet kind of has their own thing going on.
This is freaky.
Go to the Earth here.
The footsteps have to be a gameplay mechanic to like probably help you be alerted to where those ghost things can see you.
Yeah.
Because you saw like the orange footprints, which are because they weren't seen in this trailer, but you have those like monster creatures that like walk with the weird footprints.
Yeah,
I think that's what was hunting you, not like the actual specter thing.
That's such.
Look at this.
That is such an amazing visual.
We're assuming it's World War II.
I think it's
tank
War
ashing into
trailer.
Maybe you're right. Yeah, World War I.
It might just be alternate history.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah,
it straight up could be.
Yeah,
like,
that too.
What if this is like you're looking at the events that led to the downfall of America, or whatever, or the world?
But I just wonder, like when we saw at the beginning with the bird and the plants and everything, like I wonder if there's something about
that's such a boss. That's Metal Gear boss.
The
right
BT
there.
or whatever they are, if they just like accelerate time, and that's how time is just
in the barbed wire. That was Mads, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's gonna be a Metal Gear boss.
He's floating.
He's traveling through.
He's like the Sorrow or something. Oh. Like that scene with the scanning the dog tags makes me think of like the Animus, maybe like you go back and relive their memory. Like that's like, you'd connect to that person or something.
He had someone on his back on that.
Yeah,
one?
he did.
Yeah. Also the handcuffs. He was.
There was was carrying around a corpse in one of the earlier trailers.
Big Mama.
I remember that was like one of the big.
Norman Reedus had a shot with like one handcuff on his wrist and another free, and then there's a woman who had that as well. Where they're wearing like the more like sports workout type top.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder what the heck that deal is. Also, that like Cthulhu looking monster shooting the spinning thing.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and seeing the dolls.
Maybe he's on the moon now.
PlayStation website has like an overview and more info on the game too.
What does?
The PlayStation website.
All right, I can bring that up so we can take a look.
It out.
Oh, like the PlayStation blog thing.
Yeah. Linked in chat, game overview and more info.
Yeah, I can pop chat back up.
Can't wait to just bust ladders out though.
Yeah, I just want to know what we're looking for, because like he goes into the forest and scans. All of those bad guys pop up, and he goes toward them. It's like, what are you doing? Like, why?
Right.
Maybe he's
why
just
would
trying to
this
get
be
from
worth
like
it?
Coast to coast or something, Jones, to hold the game.
And that's why I wonder if like a lot of this stuff, is environment based. So like there are certain parts of the map that are labeled as various threats, where it's like you don't want to go in here because that's really liquid bad guy heavy. You don't want to go in this area because that's being heavily patrolled by Troy Baker's guys. You don't want to go in this area, so you're just kind of deciding like pick your poison.
Japanese trailers, additional footage. What?
Kojima, why?
Kojima, why?
Sorry, that Japanese exclusive.
No, but let me put this mic on real quick. So,
Salad mic, baby.
Yeah.
Salad mic coming in.
But man, so much more gameplay than I was expecting.
Like this.
All the character names, release date.
All right.
Like...
Yeah, so we got the page up here. So it confirms journey between life and death. Begin your quest to save civilization in a broken world rife with supernatural dangers.
Broken world definitely is communicated.
What is Death Stranding? What is the Matrix? It's like, what is Death Stranding?
Mysterious explosions.
Here we go. Yeah, mysterious explosions have rocked the globe, setting off a series of supernatural events known as Death Stranding.
They mentioned craters. He said they come to the place and they leave craters.
Yeah.
Otherworldly creatures plaguing the landscape and mass extinction imminent. It's up to Sam Porter Bridges to travel across the ravaged wasteland and save humanity from impending annihilation. So, jeez.
So bridge babies. So that's like his mom invented those, or maybe he invented those, or
See, that's what I was starting to wonder is if he was actually one of the babies.
Yeah, because like Matt's talking to the baby at the beginning.
It might
like,
be
you the
Norman.
player. It's like, is that you?
Yeah.
Are you a clone?
Yeah, he's a
clone.
clone.
Are you a clone?
You're a clone.
Or maybe not necessarily a clone, but like again, it being a connection to the past. It's like that baby is actually you.
Oh, we don't know that it's his mom. Yeah, I might just be projecting that. Sorry.
Are we the baby?
Solid Sam, dude.
Solid Sam. Key features. Here we go.
Shit.
Arm yourself and take aim at a variety of objectives in your mission to reunite a broken nation while balancing under the weight of your cargo as you travel. I didn't realize that. Like we can see
it's a big backpack.
Walking across that bridge. Yeah, like that's gonna be fun. Protect your supplies from wild bandits and stay safe from the terrifying beach things. That's BTs. Beach things.
Okay.
BTs.
Or face failing those who depend on you.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez. Beached things. Wow. Decima engine renders.
Oh, right. They're using the Horizon engine, right?
Unpassable
That's why some of that
obstacles
stuff feels
block
familiar.
your path and force you to find different routes.
Hell
yes, I like that.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Supernatural elements altered the physical state of your surroundings. So, like, it's going to be more natural.
Dude, go down to death is not the end. Whoa.
Oh. There is no traditional game over state in Death Stranding. Lose your life during combat and you'll find yourself in an upside-down realm.
Very carefully chosen words.
Stranger Things. Searching for a way back to the living. Choose your combat methods carefully, as killing your foe is almost never the solution. Whoa. And every death carries a consequence.
So that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to get back.
This is like MGS3 levels.
Yeah, this is
now.
so crazy.
This game feels like it's going to be so long.
Help other travelers without ever crossing paths via asynchronous online gameplay. Send supplies, share safe houses, and walk in the... That's the footsteps. That's people showing you safe paths. Oh,
that's super cool, dude.
Oh, wow. This is so
I wonder if you control.
Yeah,
sure. You can go Soul style.
By Death Stranding.
No, yeah. What's Death Stranding? By Death Stranding.
Full game on Blu-ray disc.
Woo!
Merch.
Wait, what?
Oh, those are the pre-orders. They're all sold.
Original music from the world of Death Stranding plus behind-the-scenes footage, complete avatar set, in-game items, gold, Luden's mask.
It's November. That might not be the final box art.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it is.
Nope.
Oh, look at these.
That
like
real case, though, I think so.
At least for that one.
I liked Black Mask. That was an interesting looking character.
Like in a morning.
You have the gold shades, dude.
Oh, that's so good. Bridges cargo case.
They're linking.
We need that carrying case.
Yeah,
we need
do.
the baby. We need those. Absolutely have to have those.
I didn't see that.
We need
Put it in
those.
the back.
So disturbing. The baby.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so you get
That's very insistent on the Japanese
and even
trailer.
more
Okay.
information with the PlayStation blog.
Release date confirmed, special editions revealed. Or is that what you just read?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
there you go.
Let's see that Japanese trailer then.
All right, I'll pull up the Japanese trailer. If someone actually has it in chat, let me know. I'm going to mute myself for a sec.
Yeah, that'd be easy.
I want more footage!
More!
This game's making me happy, Brad.
Me too.
That bike.
I'm so excited not to know what
That
the
bike
hell
is
is
like,
going on.
oh, there it is. That's the missing link.
The traverse.
Just because not knowing what he's doing or what he's looking for and seeing just this huge horizon, and he's got a really heavy backpack. It's like, I don't know if I could do that for 60 hours.
But now you can.
But on the bike, yes.
You can read that?
Yeah.
There's more info here.
Isolated cities in a fragmented society. Nice. Yeah, it's a little weird for him to stress like it's important to get all these people together, and like all I'm seeing is rocks. All we have are rocks and trees and grass. So like, where do these people live? What? I keep coming back to that one Guillermo shot where he like walks, and I guess that's kind of like the history bending stuff now, where he like walks underneath that bridge and you see this like city and you see tanks and so like I wonder if this is gonna kind of be the next big reveal. Is like, what does a settlement look like? Like we see the Oval Office or the Oval hospital, whatever that was.
The Oval Hospital.
Yeah.
The Oval Hospital.
Wait, what does this reply?
It's this ukulele.
Yeah,
ukulele tonic flying here.
They're just doing that.
Wait, what?
Ukulele. That's really good. But yeah, we're gonna get that baby, right? We should put him in the back.
Yeah.
Just on display. That Bridges baby.
But the first thing, the first time we saw this game, it was Ritas and a baby, and he was sad for that baby. So, is he sad for all babies? Is that baby a specific baby? Is that him?
Is the Upside Down world the World War I world? I kind of think it might not be, but maybe.
I think it's just like
going
dead, the world of dead or something they're talking about.
Going into the baby's mouth that was already inside the mouth of Norman Reedus.
Yeah.
You gotta think Kojima's just in his office, just giggling to himself.
For
just
sure.
like.
Right,
for sure.
Knowing it doesn't actually mean anything, but he just
9 minutes and 34 seconds. The Japanese.
Oh my god, dude!
There we go.
Oh, yeah, we should go back and take a close look at that weapons wheel at some point too.
Yep.
Oh yeah. After this, I'll. I don't know if we need to listen. Wait, does it have English?
No. 私はいつもつながっている。さあごらん。
Now just saying it doesn't add footage. Okay. It's still cool.
Yeah, it's good to watch it again. I'll be playing this game with a 3-month-old child. Yeah. I'll try not to read into that at all. See, she's pregnant. Her face is crossed out. Is that Mama?
Oh,
I guess.
Like I have a spare
that
pair
was
of
his
shoes.
wife, it looked like. Yeah, the president behind them.
No, I mean, there's literally a character named Mama.
Oh.
Which means we'll come across Big Mama. Winter's gone.
Dude, that's Genichiro from Sekiro. Hell yeah.
それにブリジット、あんたはもう大統領じゃない。
Yeah, what if he's like a Tony Stark? You know, what if he's like, because Bridges is like either his benefactor or boss, or like maybe he built all this stuff. I don't know. Maybe the guy that built this made a bunch of clones of himself.
Maybe.
Floating.
Yeah, because that is interesting, Jones, because like Bridges is his name, but it's also this logo that's been on all this stuff.
Right.
エッジノットシティの独立自治を要求し、彼らは都市連合への加盟を拒否。
その彼らとは、
彼らは分離過激派の武装集団だ。
人を殺し、ボイドアウトを起こして都市を
classic Kojima
狂気のテロリスト。
You know, just like
the best.
Just take time to
the mask
to undress and reveal myself.
至る所にディメンスはいる。いや、潜んでいる。
Good. So that's them looking for him, and then that maybe is like that's where they think you are.
Yeah.
I guess. Or that's something you have on there they can track.
Your backpack.
Yeah, it's because it's a huge metal object. Yeah.
This is like. I want another.
They've got their own backpack.
Yeah. I want another cut this part right here with like goofy clown music or something.
But it's interesting. He goes to pick it up, whatever he drops.
Yeah.
Can't lose the plate.
Oh, different song. Yes. J-Rock. But yeah, I wonder what you get from these guys. Oh, now he's like at the base.
Yeah.
He's not just running from them.
There you go, base clearing Jones.
Yeah. We've seen the assault rifles, but I wonder if they're stealth. One would assume, right? Kojima, right? Sneak up on these dudes, but...
BB?
Go to Silent Hill in the game.
It said BB, BT, BB.
Wake up, baby.
Was that like a computer startup sound right there?
Yeah. It's funny. It looks like the arm is actually kind of scared. Like, things. So creepy.
Whatever jumps out there, yeah.
This is like a cutscene or something.
This is like first person.
Yeah.
Things going on still.
Yeah, I think you're just gonna fight Matt's concept. Like you're gonna go into a base. He's gonna be everyone in the base.
He is.
And so like.
Yeah, he's Agent Smith. And he'll be the Agent Smith of the other world.
If you ever see to think of like some stealth environments or some stealth scenarios with him, like he's not fooled, man. If you take out one of his guys, he knows where you're at, and he knows what you're doing. So it's neat to see stuff where like you can visualize where the enemy thinks you are. It'd be interesting to fight him by like trying to trick him into thinking you're good.
Then you have all this stuff here with inside like this lab. There's a lot of people in that shot too.
Dude, you have like a Frankenstein scar on his head.
Whoa, this is what? No. Run faster.
Like a squid whale.
Whoa, what?
Holy crap.
Oh, she's wearing...
Okay, yeah, this is new stuff for sure.
I love gold! Whoa!
I think that was, yeah.
This gets me every time.
Yeah, just a little extra. They love doing that.
I do wonder, like, what goes into that decision is like, yeah, let's not show this in America.
Like, chat's like, wait, the French trailer has a new shot. Like, alright, load up the French
trailer.
International reactions. He's on the moon, man. He has... Wherever he is right there, he's actually not. You know, like, that's definitely something where he's like... Maybe that's what, like, Mads is when he's in our world. I always get that vibe that Mads isn't human. He's, like, made of that stuff. Like, just the sentient goo. Because when you see him show up in World War II, he's like goo that
eye
turns into
tracking
Mads.
in this shot, dude.
Here's the fun part. He holds it up to
so
light
good,
the cigarette
yeah.
because of those embers. So why doesn't the embers light what he's on fire?
Don't ask stuff like that.
I know. How dare you ask that of a Kojima game?
Just like imagine seeing him in the forest.
Yeah, it's gonna be freaky, dude. Set him on fire, does nothing.
I think this game is going to be terrifying. Yeah, that's what's really fun. There's not a lot of like scary open
survival
world
horror,
games, you know.
right.
Even in PS5 wasn't really like, scary. It was like there were some sequences that were intimidating, but like
Very Silent Hills looking.
この国を生き返らせてみんながもう一度つながらないと今の私たちに必要なのは孤立じゃなくてつながること
How do you tie people together?
もうすぐ君に本物を
Can you just have a conversation with someone?
世界はどこまでもつながってるだからここを出たら月にだって行けるんだ
BB.
Baby. The BB.
Woo!
Here it is, the baby
get
again,
those sunglasses. Get that Bridges hat. And the legs? What are the legs? What? That's some robo legs?
Yeah. Enhance your movement.
Speed.
Dude, yeah, boost your stats.
Speed
well,
skeleton.
it's interesting. I mean, when I think about Horizon, like Horizon...
So I think the legs make you run faster or something.
Yeah.
Oh, those are in-game items. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's a hat and sunglasses. Like a hat and sunglasses, that's like a total collector's edition. So I just wasn't paying attention to item 2. And I was like, wait a minute.
Gotta be
Magic
incredible.
legs. Magic legs.
Oh, man.
No, it's cool to see it again. Just to like really appreciate some of the animation and stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, is the French thing serious?
No, I literally was just making that up.
Peggy 18.
I gotta say,
What's happening,
taking
dude?
everything literal. I mean, hey, you got it loaded up. There's only one way to know.
Go to the weapon wheel.
I want to hear Mads in French.
Is it actually in French? Did they dub it?
Maybe. Don't worry.
Nah. That's English.
We're getting loopy. But yeah, good call, Brad. Let's see that.
All right, so yeah, we want to be good.
The weapon wheel.
The weapon wheel.
Pulls out the ladder.
So I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna go to a spot and make sure it can work. Arrow. Okay, frame advance works. Yeah, good.
That's cool. Is that literally just arrows?
Yeah, it always work, but it doesn't
it's
work
the period and comma.
Yeah.
Frame by frame.
Oh, very cool. That's how you're getting all those.
It's like
frames.
if you use any video editor, it's like the 4 arrow keys. Yeah. I mean, shift arrow.
But it's
I think it's further
earlier.
back.
Way back, way back. You actually had it. It was like right when. Nope, keep
Earlier.
going back.
Oh,
There it is.
Yeah, when he's like walking around.
A little further back.
Before that, when he pulls up the
Right
ladder.
before that.
Yep.
All right.
There you go.
After this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enhance. Electronic Arts has revealed their E3 streaming schedule.
Yeah, we saw it. Definitely be doing Star Wars. We'll just see what people think about.
Build.
There's build right there. So build, and he has there's a number there. 1.
Yeah, that's like an
one
inventory.
ladder.
How many ladders?
Okay.
Can I hold like 5 ladders?
Yeah, where's the wheel though? Is that before?
It was before it.
Oh, sorry, I'm back up. Is it before this?
It's before
It's
he
like
pulls it
right
out.
there. It's in between there.
There
it is.
So it comes up like that.
Order confirmed.
Bridges, firearms, control, makeup. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wizard
Chad.
initiate OK.
Sorry, one second. Sorry, Chad, I had myself muted. Yeah, order confirmed, bridges, firearms, control, makeup, wizard, initiate, okay. I can't read the small text. Oh, I'm sorry. Effect, satanic function?
What?
Oh my god.
That's what it says, right? Satanic
That's what it looks
function?
like.
Oh, is that one of this like a brand name?
Okay, so look
There's
at
a ladder
this.
there. There's the climbing anchor there.
Yeah.
There's a gun there.
Mm-hmm.
There's some kind of needle-ish looking thing.
That must be the thing you stick in the ground.
I think
No,
that's
that's
Oh, the
on
bottom
top.
right one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
So you're
Oh.
right.
So, like, is it just like... Oh, I think it's just going through the motions there, loading it. It's just the animation. Equip, drop cargo, pack on the
Back.
left.
The little one says back, actually.
Nice.
Oh, back, sorry. A portable ladder that folds out to a length of 10 meters. It can be used to climb slopes and cross rivers. Hold L2 to put the ladder on standby and R2 to place it in position.
Excellent.
Equip.
Yeah, how's
so
fast travel going to work in this game? You know?
Probably place
Because then it'll be really gratifying. You know, like kind of a more slow, deliberate Breath of the Wild. But like, man, if I'm going to have to do this every time I want to get somewhere.
Like bases. You take all those bases.
That's like what I'm waiting for. Yeah,
like
I'm at
certain markers you can place down.
I'm at the point now where I'm hungry for
You
that.
make friends with one of those guys
What's
that like
that?
drags you into the ground.
You see that?
Probably, you know, like
Look
yeah.
at this. Look at these frames.
What's that?
See those?
That gray thing?
Oh, just the HUD. Yeah, it's just part of the HUD animation.
I
I
mean,
think.
it's like gone away at that point. It's a little weird.
No, that's all. Yeah, the HUD's
Don't
very
think they're maybe
flickery.
censoring something so you can't see it?
I don't think so. No.
Surprise words? Surprises?
Oh,
Secrets?
damn.
The answers are in the HUD.
Just says like Solidus and they're blurring it
Yeah,
out.
it's a Can't see it? Yeah, your codec?
Yeah.
He's got a heck of a lot of stuff strapped to him.
They
though.
said the world is destroyed. They did not say the world is not the world from Metal Gear Solid that was destroyed.
That's right.
Oh, wait, sorry.
No, it's all fine.
Fold, ladder, and grab. Okay.
So maybe you can.
It's got shoes hanging out there.
Maybe you can reuse this guy.
Hopefully.
Fold.
Yeah, hopefully. You can
I wonder if
fold
multiple ladders just means you can set up
like a long,
many of them at the same
yeah,
time.
like
or,
cross a huge gap.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
let's see what's going on in this one.
so you can like set up ladders to climb up something to get to a thing, and then on the way back down, collapse them all.
There's like a base in the background too.
More threads, yeah.
Something.
I wonder if those
Those
threads.
things are in different slots. There's like a flash grenade. It looks like.
Those threads probably mean something, right? Because he went in.
Yeah.
He went into that. When I noticed the second time, he definitely picks something up before they all get pissed. Like he like crouches down and grabs something when they all they come running at him and like shoot up from the ground. So I wonder if seeing that from the distance means like there's something there, like there's some kind of resource
Some marker
that you can only get right like in a nest of one of those things, just right in the middle of it.
Climbing anchor, pull that's driven into the ground to create an anchor point for a rope. Allows for the ascent and descent of steep slopes
yeah, I
and
see the
cliffs.
observatory you're talking about back there.
Yeah. The maximum length of ropes attached to anchors is 30 meters. And just how to use it. I'm sorry.
Because those are going to drive me crazy, man.
Yeah.
Seeing something like that on the horizon, like I gotta do it.
Yeah, those are your towers.
This map also looks huge. Just in a very realistic way of presenting a natural environment.
People were saying they saw an option to pee, but like I don't know where that is.
We'll find it.
Where was it, chat?
That's funny. Do we need time code?
Build.
I'm curious what this bronze thing is in the front too. This reddish looking.
That might be like how you got here. Might be like your vehicle or something. Or yeah, I wonder.
It just looks like some big rusty thing. I don't know.
Is a Metal Gear Easter egg?
Why is he putting this so far from the cliff? That's what I want to know.
Well, you know what, the cliff to it.
Yeah, but it's like, you know.
It is a little ways, it seems.
It's like 6 meters right there. Come
on. P thing is during the latter part. We'll go back to it in a sec.
The P thing is during the latter part.
P off the ladder?
Top option is a wheel, they say, on the ladder part. Okay.
Look at that go around you.
Yeah. The rope?
Yeah. It just like shows up. There's a now. I guess your inventory is depleted.
I like the boots too. Like what? You have different boots. I like how different his backpack looks during all different types of gameplay moments throughout the trailer.
Yeah.
So it's neat to think that like you have to like. I wonder if this is going to be like, you know, RE4 times 10 of you just like looking at your backpack being like, I can't take the stuff I want to take. I gotta be very focused on what I'm trying to do at this moment. And
right, Joe, where is this? Is it before this or after?
They said it was a top option, but I thought we went through that frame by frame, so it's kind of weird.
No, probably when he like brings up the ladder.
It's before. Okay.
He off the ladder.
Yeah, before the wheel.
No, he's got the. I think he has it out.
Yeah,
the wheel's behind
maybe
it.
This is what they censored. Before the
it's back.
So before this.
Yeah, right. Just play after this.
You can slow down the video too if you want. Just play it that way.
So just looking at the markings on his.
Yeah, his outfit changes a lot, and again, the backpack totally different. It's like all covered now.
Yeah,
it's a lot smaller. So I wonder if like the oxygen's low, and you know you got to make a really steep ascent.
Still carrying those extra pair of boots.
Because like there's got to be HUD up at this point. Like, there's very intentionally no HUD shown right now because they're just focusing on the environment. But it's like I'm feeling a stamina meter here. Like P.
Is that it?
The thing in the top right. I don't see like
baited.
Oh, we totally got baited. There's no question.
I don't see anything associated with it, or any text or anything.
But it doesn't say it, chat. Where are you getting this confirmation from?
Top right? Yeah, we're being hijacked.
Look at the image. I guess that could be it. That kind of looks like that, I guess.
Looks like what?
It just looks like a blue ghosty
I don't know.
thing.
It looks like a dude with long hair.
I don't know, chat.
Yeah, what?
What are they talking about?
Like, I'm willing to believe
it. So I guess I see what it is in the tweet. So someone enhanced the contrast. So it looks. So look at this, like a person putting like their hands behind their back, like on their like above their butt, leaning forward, and they're like sprinkling. So like that's where they're urinating from, and that's like the puddle. So like they're facing the puddle. So like their butt. You're seeing a side shot.
Like Calvin and Hobbes, like the Calvin bumper sticker.
Yes.
I don't know, dude.
So let me show you what they're seeing. I'll bring up the image real quick. This is what they are seeing.
So if it's like in that 4K version or something.
Let me zoom in.
Dude,
it's not peeing. I think that's an umbilical cord.
It looks like the baby, like peeing or something.
It does look like little sprinklets coming out
of the baby.
Oh yeah.
But what about like the long hair? Why is there just like this huge?
No, that's the mountain. The rock.
Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right.
Still.
It's still pretty hard to tell exactly what the
You know what? I'll believe anything in a Kojima game.
Right.
I'll believe it.
There you go.
I think it's a baby. I think it's an umbilical cord thing. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
Like,
that's
empty
so
the
bizarre.
baby's container.
Yeah.
Keep that baby hygienic.
If you like, because they're talking about plugging and unplugging the baby, so that could have something to do with it.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe like the maybe the baby pees. You gotta just release it.
Baby's gotta pee.
Maybe you gotta take care of the baby.
That's a Kojima quirk.
You got to feed the kid.
And 100%.
Chemicals going in, chemicals going out.
All right. What else do you want to see now?
I mean, that's
it. How do you top baby?
Yeah, how do you top that? That's
it. My goodness.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's a whole lot else that we.
It's really the beginning. It's just so chunky
details,
in terms of like raw gameplay details, and then the latter parts of this is just classic.
This is the detection.
Maybe the sequences one more time. This sequence is fun.
So it looks like their backpack is highlighted right there. Like
because you're being tracked.
Yeah. So watch this.
Because there's people that like know you're there.
Watch this first ping that comes. Looks like it comes across.
I think we're past it.
Oh,
because I think that's why the first ping is what highlights your backpack.
Okay,
so it's not highlighted now.
All right, so let's see this first ping.
This lets you know where they're coming from. So you can see.
Over the rig.
So that's them being like, oh, something's there.
Yeah, it's like so.
Yeah, and then it goes, boom, boom.
Yeah. So now you know you're being tracked. They know you are.
So it's like, oh no, oh shit.
So this seems like an ability.
So then that comes from you.
Yeah.
So
that was like you.
So is that something you did? Is that like a decoy?
Yeah,
I think so.
Okay.
It might be double because that might also be like a scan. Like that might be the way that you can search the environment for stuff. We don't ever see him do that again, but like maybe it serves both purposes. Like it makes a noise. It's something because you could read them doing it, so maybe they can do the same. And so it's kind of the same situation now where you can see it doesn't matter anymore because they're driving up. But I wonder if he could still see that original ping that they made. So if you were to run around the other side of that rock structure, you would see a truck. It might not be there anymore, but you would at least know, okay, that's where they searched for me. So it's kind of this cat and mouse.
What the heck is this mountain?
What does it say?
It's really weird.
Anytime you smell it.
Yeah, the Wisey sci-fi mountains.
It's like a pillar almost.
Ceramic? Can't read that.
Well, it's interesting. Like a lot of open world games really try to cater to making the world beautiful and interesting from all angles. Okay. And then, which is fun, but you kind of get like a theme park vibe where it's like this area. Like I definitely feel that in Rage 2, where it's like this world's fun to drive around in, but like I don't buy it.
Do you
at
see
all.
that?
It's definitely a video game environment. Where this does not feel like a video game environment. This feels like Yosemite. This just feels like a big park.
Look right here.
Where there's lots of
floaty things.
Look, as I advance this, watch these.
Tracking UFOs.
And but something's coming out of this thing right here. Yeah, this plant.
I wonder if those are like identifiers that the weather's going to change, or yeah, I wonder if there's you have like sensors that can pick up the staff. So cool.
Love that.
It's interesting they're trying to harpoon you.
Yeah, look at the red. So it's showing you where the threats are coming from.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting because they said death isn't the end, so I wonder if these guys aren't the end either. I wonder if they can capture you.
And if you see
a little bit of clipping here, a little bit of clipping. It's going through the backpack a little bit right there.
We'll allow it.
That was a little bit of a whiff.
A little bit of clip.
A little bit of bad hit detection right there.
Oh, and there's whatever's popping out. Just so it got a little blue.
You lost your original Xbox.
Right
No, not the Xbox. That's okay. It's a brick. I can leave it.
Yeah, he fixed it up eventually.
But I wonder if these guys can capture you, and like it's not like, oh, you failed this stealth mission.
I like that juke.
You're their captive now, and now you got to break out. And
what was the date for this? November 8th. What's the date for Star Wars?
15th.
Okay, yeah, he does pick it up.
I was like, is it the same day? Because they would be like, no.
I mean, this game looks
picking up that Xbox. We covered the Xbox. We're good.
The landscape.
You can see it. Wait, go do that frame by frame. That was fun. It like popped back up too. Because you can see like the mesh going over it that's like attaching it to your yellow case. Yeah. So you can see that little mesh on the outside, and he like tucks it underneath that. I love this backpack. I love how you have to account for these things.
The landscape, though, it's really interesting how barren it is. It makes me feel like, in a way, like this might be like the ocean floor.
Whoa.
Or like one of the craters, that they talk about, maybe like.
There's just like part of the ocean's just drained away.
That's like my number one. I know I'm just reading way too into it, but it's like my number one fear right now. It's like this environment that all this is taking place in is almost the same environment that we saw like in the trailer before, which was already hinted at in the trailer before that. So just like constantly coming back to this rocky, grassy field is like, we see the mountains for a second, we see the canyons for a second, but
we've seen city stuff, but we haven't seen him walking around the city too much.
Yeah. So I wonder. I would just love to see him arriving at a town. And it's we got months to go. They're holding it. I get it. I'm just hungry for it.
He takes this off their back right there.
Yeah.
And then he
uses and then smacks it with him. It's like Yakuza.
Hell yeah, heat action right there, dude.
There's so much tech too. I wonder if you can like mess with people's tech.
There's the base.
Yeah, there's a bunch of tents there.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed to me that like maybe you can like.
What's this thing right in front of you? This weird rock.
It's like mineral you could maybe harvest or something.
Mining node.
Yeah.
What if you could drive that thing too?
At 6 a.m.
Probably right.
Probably.
I would assume so.
That's the first thing I'm doing is go try and steal their vehicle.
Yeah, these guys don't want to be in the rain.
BB.
Let's see, that makes me wonder.
Yeah, that
the Kojima Productions keychains.
Yeah, I love it.
But this isn't a thing that like all babies do this. Like
it's very special.
They bred some kind of weird.
High metachlorine count babies.
Any reflection?
That's what it is.
Are you looking for a reflection of something?
Yeah. Nope. I don't see any reflection. Oof. This part.
But yeah, all this stuff growing hyper fast.
Let's see. Get the thing.
It just like I'm vanishing.
See, this forest is kind of different too, Jones.
Oh sure, yeah.
Environments. The part of me makes me wonder if the idea is that these things accelerate time, or like whether this forest is actually like physically the same place, but now it's just a different part of the game.
So yeah, it looks like he's grabbing something.
The thing coming out.
I wonder what those threads indicate, if they're just kind of a cool effect, or
that.
You can tell like where they're gonna move, or like.
Oh, those.
Yeah. What that means.
Yeah, I want to see how they
or
start
if it's just
out.
like how to locate where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Just follow a thread, see them.
Follow the thread.
Yeah, there's multiple of them.
Yeah, totally. They're all over the place, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3 of them.
This part's freaky.
And I think why this is so cool is because it's like when you see a traditional big scary enemy in an open world game, it's like that looks crazy, but I'm sure I'm going to get to a point where I'm not scared of that thing anymore. Where it's like, oh, now I'm all bulked up. I got tons of health. I got really cool weapons. This seems like a threat that's going to dog you the whole game.
Yeah,
like end credits, you're still going to want to avoid
these dudes. Seems like something you can't like fight back against necessarily.
Right.
Like there's no.
Like these seem like elements that were left over from PT, and he probably incorporated them somehow.
Particularly with the description of like, you know, you want to avoid killing things.
Sure.
Curious how that actually plays out in terms of impacting the world.
It's a space dolphin.
I think that's the thing that we see more of in the Japanese trailer.
Oh, this is the beginning of that fight.
Yeah, that's like the shark squid.
In there.
It kind of does. It looks like someone in a definitely has like a head.
Dolphin baby.
Yeah, I mean, in the Japanese one, there were like multiple arms and craziness coming out of its mouth.
Well, and I think it's alluded. You have Troy with the gold mask, and then there's that big cat, whatever, from the one other trailer. I think that's something that Troy like summons. Like I think he can.
First person.
I think Troy can manipulate this stuff. I think Mads is this stuff.
Mm.
I think he has like a Green Goblin, Doc Ock origin where like he was studying it and then had something went wrong in the lab and he hulked out and is just now like made of this.
That's the other tank that
coming in.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Like his stomach is really neat. Whatever that.
Yeah,
like, shine, like,
crazy. There's all kinds of stuff on these tanks, like bodies and stuff.
Here's some stuff.
Like organs and looks like.
You can see that in the Guillermo trailer where he pops out underneath the bridge with the baby. I was definitely like, what is that growing on that tank?
Here we go.
Yeah, so this is one of the few shots where you see actually shooting a person.
So chat has been screaming to point out that every transition effect is a blink. That's an eye blinking.
Oh. They do a stutter with the titles too, and they reveal all the characters. He does like a little flashy flash.
No, I noticed a while ago, Chad, that you said that. I just didn't realize what you were referring to.
There's like the POV of this. There's the two POVs of looking at Mads talking to the baby. So yeah, a lot of it's from.
Like the reticule, it's not like a perfect circle. It's
right.
Weird, distorted.
It's got like a weird space gun.
Boy, it all looks.
Yeah, so
there's nothing else weird in the environment.
One of the skull guys.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see he actually knocks the skull off and
his
then
head. Yeah,
I didn't notice that. It's awesome. Little slow mo right at the end there.
All right, here I want to see.
Yeah, now I got the fake baby dolls.
It just
Spider-Man.
Matt's he's just having a great time.
Yeah,
you know,
what a role.
He's just loving it. There's gonna be a level in a discotheque in the '70s, just skeletons like dancing.
I think this is the same scene. They just
Assassin's Creed Unity. You know, it'd be like at a beheading. You know, a bunch of skeletons. Mads there, like.
There's a blink.
Whoa!
Yeah, who is this guy?
The new Otacon.
Yeah,
they have his name later.
But here's a safe house, and it's up in the mountains, and that might be the lab that you
He actually reminds me of
Cartman or something.
One of the dudes in Heavy Rain who's got like the little sci-fi detective system.
Director of Dive.
And here's Blue, like he's at the end.
Here he's totally underwater.
He's got like a dream catcher or something.
Yeah.
And this is similar to what we saw before. Like we saw a shot in an earlier trailer of him.
Yeah.
Like,
I bet this is a transition when you're falling into the other.
Maybe.
Yeah. And you come out blue.
The scene just is so weird.
There's
Isn't that the
Skullface.
gold mask guy? Like.
No, this isn't Gold Mask guy. This is the other one.
Yeah, it's a different character.
Later.
But I wonder if this is like a meeting of these aren't your friends and stuff. Like, what if this is like an
and then we got this corpse.
I think the president dies, and that's the president. I think you got to like take the president somewhere because she's sick. You know,
yeah.
Well, yeah, and there's just like.
I think at one point they cut directly from her to a cremation. So. Yeah, that's what's her name from MGS5. What's it? Naomi, right?
Mm-hmm. Naomi Campbell.
I feel bad. We got
I think
so many new faces.
And you keep seeing like a ghost of her, so like I think
go back.
I think she's gonna haunt you.
Shot of that
story.
The one in the air. The previous shot, yeah. Do you think that's the same shot with her, or is this a different shot?
No, I know she's called Mama. I was making an MGS reference.
You're going to her perspective. That's her perspective, and now we see her.
Down. That looks like an umbilical cord of the baby.
Yeah, I think it definitely is blood. Check the reflection in the eyes.
The rain's going in her mouth.
I mean, if that is an image of a baby peeing, Kojima deliberately had that like faded away.
Okay,
you know,
what are those math equations?
Oh, crazy!
What are those math equations? 1 over 2 meters.
No, I did.
Delta squared equals.
I forgot to bring my graphic calculator.
Yo,
sorry.
Calculus.
I'm not prepared.
Calc majors, help us out here. What is that? What is that telling us right there?
SpongeBob was pointing out that it's neither Troy Baker gets his face in this one. You know,
yeah.
What do those say?
He kind of looked like Delson and
the name tag has like
he kind of looks like Troy.
That's an equation.
Okay.
But this, so I don't know if those aren't name tags. I think. Yeah, like it's showing the. Oh.
I mean,
yeah, couldn't you buy those at some point? I remember Rita's like showing that, like having a picture with Kojima where he's holding those up.
It's
look like slots for all of them.
Quantum electrodynamics? Are you trolling?
They're like USBs.
99% purity. Good job, Walter.
Okay.
Yeah, then you can buy that for $300 according to Chad.
Look, Jonesy, it's the P tank, dude. You have to drain it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That valve. That's what that thing is. You got to release the valve.
Say that. Please stop.
That's
what it is.
I've completely come around on the baby peeing. That is exactly what that is.
No.
100%. That baby is in pee right now. Look at that. That's what it's been the whole time.
Oh no!
Drain it.
Stop. Maybe. Yeah. See, more handcuffs. See. Like
this looks like a continuation of the previous.
Right. So are you handcuffed to something else?
No, there was something up in the air that she was looking at, like one of the BTs.
Big old boat.
Yeah, it's probably the World War II sequence, right? It is as a dream. There's got to be some weird dream, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Actually, people here.
It'd be odd to be showing us like his death.
Whoa, are those soldiers? Wait, are those soldiers right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leading them.
Everyone else is pretty normal.
Connecting to the past.
Are these the different time periods we're going to? I was kind of hoping that like Solid Snake would be snuck in there as a joke. You can't go back. That looks like a B&B outfit. Bridges. Alright, yeah. Look at that face. Good face.
It's a good face.
The blink.
Yeah.
Yeah, him walking around
Better
with bridges
face.
everywhere just reminds me of Tony Stark. It just reminds me of Stark walking around Stark Enterprises. So like it just seems...
Fragile.
That's that little transition that they were doing. It's this weird blink. Yeah, that right there.
Big Mama.
Interesting earrings. Dead man.
There's your
Frankenstein shot.
I mean, he loves it. You tell Guillermo you're turning him into a Frankenstein monster.
Yeah.
He's like,
look, he's got like a Bridges pin.
Yep.
Yeah. Die Hardman.
Ludens. Lock is tight.
And Sherlock is tight.
Sherlock is tight.
He totally doesn't need that mask. He's just like, it's his style.
Is that
something protection?
His tattoo looks like one of those symbols or whatever.
Oh.
He's been eating the goo.
If that's AU, that would be gold, right? But I don't know. We might be reading too much into that. It might just be scratches.
Lord, I don't know if that's reading too much into it.
Why is it red?
That could be right.
It's red for a reason. It's not black. Coming from their eyes, it's red.
But again, there's just a lot of her. I mean, think about it. She's wearing a dress, walking around like this is a dream. She's like some vision for him. I think she's just going to constantly be appearing in front of you because she's already gone. Like one of the first missions of the game is probably like taking her body somewhere. Or like
he's got a gold gun. Maybe that was your wife before that picture with them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Baby shootout.
That's right, dude. But did it?
Whoa.
Yeah, so
not like she's got that red dress on. He's got her, so maybe not. But again, the past, is affecting the future. So maybe she's kind of caught up in it. She's in the live stream, Brad.
Yeah.
So she's popping out.
Blue Man.
Yeah, this is really weird blue because it's not like being out of breath. And it's like even his clothes are
I know he's covered in it, yeah.
Death.
Persona 3 right there.
Woo!
Wow.
There was more in that than I was expecting. Let me tell you.
That was meaty.
Yep.
That was worth. Was it worth the drive, Brett?
Yeah, I'm on friend code too, dude.
I know.
Yeah, I saw it. Just gotta double check the background, make sure no Psycho Manus flying through.
Yeah, it's total MGS5 part right there.
Look for Psycho Manus.
But it's interesting, like he's got these threads. So why 4 guys? Why not bring like 20? So it's interesting to see. Like, I wonder what his limitations are. I wonder how many of those things he can command.
Mm-hmm. It's like a necromancer.
How quickly he can re-grab them. So like, if he has 5 dudes on them and you take one out, like, can he just grab another guy to replace him, or how does that work?
This is clearly the scene with the Verrazano Bridge from Metal Gear Solid 2. We're going back there.
No, this is never any story in your Artax.
Okay, yes, that's right. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to relive that traumatic moment all over again. Tomorrow is in your hands. Anything else?
I think that's...
There was the Japanese boss fight looking thing.
Right.
But
if you want to get a better look at that thing, sure.
Yeah.
More goo. Monsters.
More goo.
Just
talking. We don't need to worry about the rest of it.
Oh, there's definitely a reflection right there in the baby eye.
In the baby eye?
There's like a glimmer.
Oh, come on.
Wait for it. There it is. We're gonna need to zoom in on that. Chat. Help us out there. Let us know what that confirms. There you go. All right, let's get the last thing, the Japanese footage real quick. Back.
Blood and Truth.
There we go. What was that again? Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's right in there. There we go.
Squid monster.
There's a like whale right behind his head.
Yeah. I mean whale, obviously, right?
Here we go. So even the Japanese trailers do this thing, the blinking thing.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's got a
Look
tail,
at this thing.
a bunch of crazy tentacles.
It's got some gold coming out of it.
Yeah, like a squid. Yeah.
Yeah, gold on those tentacles for sure.
That's creepy. Like knocks you over right there. It's like, hey, what'd you? And
your backpack gets all red.
Maybe? Or damage to some items.
Yeah.
Because two things glowed or glow there. More blinking. Get me out of here. It's just like, no. Please don't ever come near me. I thought there was like a fight thing. There we go. Here we go.
Change ammo.
Handgun level 2.
Ammo types, yeah.
Handgun level 2.
Leveling up guns.
So is that circle around the level then?
I think
because you have ammo right there, 820 or 8 of 56 inches, 820 of 1,000 milliliters.
Is that the
what's going on?
Is that the level? Because it says XP. 2 next to it. So is that like the XP?
Yeah,
for that?
Yeah, it's heart. That's your health. I think that's your health because there's a heart.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I think maybe.
Sure. Yeah, maybe.
So you have 2. Yeah, I don't know. Chat, it's not the baby P level. Stop.
Yeah, look, and then the tentacles turn into hands.
Yeah.
Ah.
And gotcha. And then she's got the mask.
I have the mask now.
You see a face?
Just kidding.
It's just, it's
These all have the kind of tentacle vibe.
I think that was it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're definitely getting like Shadow of the Colossus sized globule monsters. Woo! Wow. Thanks for taking us through that, Tommy.
Indeed.
Right. Yeah,
Any final thoughts?
Man,
pumped.
I'm ready
As
for
we
the
try
game.
to try to go on with the rest of our life.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
I mean this game looks sweet, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't need to see more, but just
I need to see more. Like I you know, and it's that's the thing that drives me nuts is like I think I know kind of what those gaps are going to be, but I just want to see them. Like we see these interiors, but I'd like to know that, you know, how do we travel to those things? What happens when we establish a connection? Because that to me as an open world fan, that's going to be like so addicting where you're just like, when you see that one thread actually like on the map or whatever, like connected between, it's like, okay, now these people are sharing supplies, now they're sharing communication, now this is a resource you can, you know, use from that area, or maybe you can recruit soldiers from that area to help you out. Like once, you know, that stuff starts to come into play, it's like, all right, now I can. Even like Metal Gear Survive, I was like, I could see myself totally getting suckered into this.
Thank you for joining us for Sony's E3 2019 press conference.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's in FS7. It's like that would have been a fairly decent press conference. Like, oh boy.
It sounds like the Last of Us 2 things were
the week
debunked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
because that's supposed to be November. Right?
Although apparently Jason Schreier heard it was pushed to 2020. Like, okay.
Lock it in.
I didn't know it was coming out before.
Yeah. But if this is coming out in November, then
yeah.
Space it out.
Oh, that's crazy about aging people. Wait, go back.
Oh, that was the previous trailer, right?
Yeah, that was the
like this guy's getting older as.
Yeah. That's what I think. I think like the babies are like protecting you from aging or something.
But that's why everyone has hoods up and masks and stuff.
Yeah. Something about the rain.
Yeah, people theorizing that's what's up, man.
Cool.
Sweet.
All right. Ooh, yeah, climbing acre. We are Easy Allies. This has been our reactions to this pre E3, it's just another day to release a Death Stranding trailer. There's nothing happening in a week and a half. It's just another day in the video game industry to be talking about exciting games coming exclusive to major game consoles.
That's right.
Not a big deal. Don't read into it. I'm sure we won't hear anything else from Sony between now and E3. But that's Bo's wonderful offering, Sony. Thank you so much. Congrats, Kojima, on a wonderful project. Thanks, Damiani, for handling the media and looping all this stuff in. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Blood.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll be back with more reactions down the road, but check out our schedule on Twitch or EasyAllies.com if you want to see more stuff that we're doing. And we'll see you November 8th.